There have been almost no times in my life where I have thought that I did something or made something or bought something, participated in something and thought that is the best. What I have done, what I have bought, what I own, whatever it is, that's the greatest thing of all time. I don't think that highly of myself, and so it rarely ever happens. But ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to show you today is the rare exception to that. What I have underneath this towel is one of the greatest products ever made, and I own one. I don't think it makes much sense for me to beat around the bush anymore. I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you, to the hat. Now, it was unfair of me to not warn you to be sitting if you were standing. Yes, this is a dad hat, I believe is the style of it, and embroidered right in the center is a symbol of the hat itself. A hat with a hat on it. It's the hat. I'm not joking when I say this is one of my favorite things that I've ever purchased. It's one of my favorite things that I own. It's subtle, it's high quality, it's got a great story behind it, which I'm gonna get into in just a minute. But I mean, just look at this bad boy. Would you not be proud to own this? I bought this actually because friend of the channel, Corey, love you, Corey, sent me the link. And to be honest, I think he just sent it as a joke. And he was like, oh, look at this hat. And I loaded that link up. I believe it was dadhatsupply.com, something like that. I'll find it. I'll link it in the description. But when I clicked that link and this popped up on the other side, I had to order it. And I messaged Corey back and I said, I ordered that hat. I bought that hat. You know, when people talk about like they see an expensive art piece or they see, a home or something that really speaks to them, that I had never experienced that until I saw this hat. Never before in my life had I seen something that so perfectly encapsulates everything that I stand for. I like the colors. I like the design. I like the fit of the hat. Everything about it is incredible. This is peak. This is where I peaked. Corey sending me this, that's where my life peaked. Getting married, having a baby, buying a home, nothing, none of that. Those things happened after the dad hat, right? So the dad hat, it's like my life was on a trajectory up. I got to the peak when Corey sent me the link for the dad hat. Ever since then, steady decline. But not only does it look good on the table, let's get into some glamour shots. Ooh, look at that. I can wear it with like my hair pushed forward, or I can do it with the hair pushed back. See, it does it all. I mean, with the mustache, it's too much. It's too much. Even for myself, it's too much. Maybe wondering, how much does one person pay for an item so perfect and so amazing? Was it $100? Was it $1,000? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you today that this hat retailed for $20. For a simple $20 bill, I got so many laughs. I get to tell this story. And honestly, I love this hat so much. And it was only $20. Now, you may notice I said it retails for $20 because I ordered the hat the day Corey sent me that link. It's not from Amazon. It's not from, somewhere that guarantees 2-day shipping or something like that. And I want to say about a week went by, 6 to 7 days went by. I had no tracking. I had an order confirmation, but I had no tracking, no update from the company that I bought it for, nothing like that. I'm a very patient person. I don't freak out if things take a little bit longer. I'm definitely never one to really complain when something is delayed in shipping or it gets lost or anything. The only thing that I really want is just an update, right? And so I emailed the company and I said, hey, it's been about a week. I don't have, I didn't get a shipping confirmation or anything like that. In response to that email, the company sent me the tracking number. Turns out something had happened with the order. They never shipped it out. So they sent me the tracking number,
but they also refunded $10. I didn't ask for that. I did not need that. That was not the point. That was not the reason I reached out. But they refunded me $10 on the purchase and sent the hat out. And then, like 3 or 4 days later, she shows up. So on the site, $20, but I got this incredible, absolutely gorgeous, stunning piece of art for $10. All said and done. And that wasn't, they didn't give me store credit. They didn't give me like a coupon. They just refunded the money back on the card that I used to purchase this. So literally 10 smackaroos, and I'm the proud owner of the greatest product man has ever made. And my favorite story with this hat, I'll get into that. We'll call it a day. But my favorite story with this hat was the first day that I got it and I decided to wear it to the grocery store. I am beside myself at the beauty of this hat. It turned out so much better. I really expected it to kind of be like a crappy hat, but it's honestly not. Like, it's pretty decent hat. And so I was ecstatic. I was super excited. So I put on my finest clothes. I slipped the hat on, and I'm strutting into Kroger as if I am 5'6" tall. And I know I'm in there. Like I said, I don't think that highly of myself, but when I'm in there, I'm in the grocery store, I'm wearing this hat. I know that everybody is looking at me. So I'm strutting around. I'm strutting my stuff. I'm feeling it. And I know, I'm telling my wife, I'm telling myself, I've got the coolest hat in Kroger right now. And so, I'm strutting around. I'm picking things up off the shelf. Really got my swagger going. And honestly, there were a lot of people in there, and I think for the most part, they were all intimidated, right? They wanted to compliment the hat, but they saw the swagger that I was walking with, and they said, you know what? We should probably leave the guy alone. We don't want to, it's intimidating. There's a lot of aura coming off this guy. We don't want to bother him. So we mosey on up to the cash register. We're checking out, putting our groceries away. I'm on cloud nine. I'm on the top pedestal. I think I have conquered Kroger today. I am the best looking. I've got the best hat. Nobody can top it. And would you believe me if I said on the way out the door, before we left the grocery store, like the grocery store is, let's say it's this square, and you check out and you go, there are 2 sets of doors as you come in. Before we even got through that first set of doors, I kid you not, a guy walks in. He's got leather jacket, dirty jeans, cowboy boots with spurs, and a God-forsaken cowboy hat. God, how could I compete with that? All of my aura, all of my swagger, everything gone. It's as if somebody, and I'm convinced that this happened, somebody in that store saw me walking around and they said, you know what? He is getting a little too big for his britches. Let's give the guy a call, get him in here just to, knock him down a couple of runs. So all of that, I'm walking around, the happiest guy on the planet. I think I look amazing. And in walks the guy with cowboy boots, spurs. He's got the big cowboy hat. Absolutely wrecks me. But this still is the greatest product that I have ever purchased. For $10, I got a lot of laughs. So that really stupid Kroger story, the story of only spending $10 on this, what more could you ask for, really?